Hello everyone, I'm Zoe Hayden. I am a 21-year-old secondary education major, concentration in English from Decatur, Georgia. And I am here to present to you my final portfolio, and I will start off by going through my abstract. The Rhetoric and Advanced Writing course at Albany State University, also known as English 3204-01, is designed to advance learners and propel them into their next level of writing. Students will read, listen, and analyze various rhetorical documents. The writing projects that have been done in this course consist of a wide variety, from personal statements for entry to graduate school to the critical reading analysis of fictional stories. I am extremely grateful for all of the growth that this course has provided me with. It has truly made me become a better writer and laid the foundation for all the work that will come soon. The work that I enjoyed the most in this course was the personal statement, essay, and outline assignment. The transition from outline to essay was almost seamless for me, and I would take that tactic to any writing I encounter. I was also grateful to have the opportunity to place myself in my future and visualize the goals that I have placed upon myself. The most challenging assignment in this course for me was the research paper. It required a lot of in-depth research. Although I was extremely grateful and interested in the topic, therefore it made me excited to learn more about what I was writing. Even though the research paper was extensive, the outcome was so rewarding. I would take many aspects from this course, including the ability to read and write critically, analyze films, and relate to real-world current topics across the entire globe. So I'm going to start off by presenting my table of content so that everyone is aware of what I have here. For the table of contents, on page 4, I have Project 1, Personal Statement with Outline. Page 10, I have Project 2, Critical Analysis of Kelly's Monster. Page 15, I have the Writing a Book Review, Project 3. Page 17, I have Project 4, Research Paper with Outline. And then page 27, I have the revised assignments, impromptu writings, and all of the summaries that we've done. So, starting with the outline personal statement, this was very eye-opening for me. I was able to go into the career choice that I actually want and research a little bit more about the requirements of the field and just things that I would have to do in order to actually become a high school guidance counselor. Yes, I'm going to teach high school, but eventually I want to go into counseling high school kids. And this just gave me a good opportunity to present myself just as I am, give my background, and also my education experience that in the future I will be getting a bachelor's degree from Albany and hopefully a master's in school counseling from Albany State. So with that being said, this assignment really opened a door for me and allowed me to just explore what it really is to come in the future as far as my career goes and everything that I have to do. So we started off with the outline, which basically was setting up the entire paper for just everything that we wanted included in the paper. And although it was about me, sometimes you have a little bit more difficulty writing about yourself. So I actually had to dig deep and find out what really made me stand out from other applicants that could possibly be applying to a master's program or just any graduate program. It doesn't necessarily have to be master's. So I had to find out what really made me different and just put myself out there and present myself as I am. So that gave me an opportunity to do that at this age and see what I have already done that would, maybe stand out to a graduate college. Um, so that was a very good opportunity. And as I stated in my abstract, transition from the outline to the paper was very easy for me. It's always been hard for me with pre-planning and writing, but this course has really laid the foundation of having pre-planned writing and having a introduction, having a outline that you stick to throughout your writing so that you don't become lost and, try to figure out where you're trying to go in your writing. And the next thing that I wanted to discuss about the assignment was the essay. So since I did the outline, the essay was very easy for me. I did have a few hiccups that I had to go back and correct, but I was very grateful just for the opportunity to even be dreaming and exposing myself to my future and what really is to come, like it's really reality. So the next assignment that I'm going to discuss is the Kelly's Monster essay. And that was an analysis essay. So this essay was very different for me. It really gave a lot of, it was very critical in the analysis of the actual essay. So I was talking about what the author revealed to the audience. I was talking about the technique and the writer's dialogue and the different types of onomatopoeia and just the analysis of the whole thing. So this essay, it really gave me it made me pay more attention to the details in the actual writing. And of course, with this essay, we also had to do an outline, which I was grateful for because an outline just gives you the basic guide to where you're going to go so that you don't, get all over the place in your writing. And the Kelly's Monster, it really was a deep analysis of the story and just everything that the author was really trying to convey to its audience. The next writing that we had to do was the book review, which was one of my favorites. The book that I did was called Peace Among Brambles by May Akinobi. And my book was independently published in 2020. I actually ordered my book off Amazon and I loved it. It consisted of 30 chapters and it's about this beautiful young woman named Uma who is just so desperate to have a husband and a family. And she ends up getting into a life that basically she didn't know that she wanted because she ends up living with her husband's mom and sister because her husband goes away. And it was very difficult for her to conceive. She had troubles conceiving, so they did end up adopting the child. But nonetheless, the book review was very good for me because I actually enjoyed the book thoroughly. So it was kind of hard for me to actually have something to write about the book that was, I wouldn't say negative, but something that could improve. And the assignment really made you dig in and see exactly what it is that the author needs to probably focus on or, fix in order to make the book better. So I think the only thing that I ended up putting in this assignment was that the author had to work on like the spacing in her pages because sometimes it was difficult to read the page just because the words were too far to the left or right, depending on what side of the book you were on. But I really enjoyed this book, and just being that it was from an independent author, it was an amazing experience to just read the book and woosah and then write a book review about it and explore all the positives and negatives and everything that was in there. The research paper was something that I thought long and hard about with my topic. I really wanted to see what would be something that would hit home, and this topic that I chose was harmonious, loving homes can be divided by the tension caused by drug abuse, causing conflict to become a regularity for these once happy homes. And I feel like a lot of college students, people that I know personally, really deal with being first generation college students. So sometimes they're the first, and sometimes in their family they end up having a lot of maybe people that use drugs or alcohol, and just things that aren't necessarily too good, and they abuse it. So it really impacts the relationships that they have with their family. And I really just kind of wanted to research that and expand on it. It was very extensive. I found out a lot of information about the topic, and I'm grateful for that assignment because although it was difficult for me, it really opened my eyes to the world that I am in, and I was able to see just how fortunate, someone can be to not experience that, or just giving me an understanding of the difficulties that people face when drugs have impacted their family and their relationships with their close friends or family. So, these assignments all meant a lot to me. I'm very grateful for this class. This course was extremely impactful, probably one of the most memorable in my whole college history thus far. So I would definitely take the lessons learned, being able to actually break down what I need to break down in writing, and forming coherent sentences, and just allowing everything to flow, and now analyzing things properly and critically. I'm grateful for this class, and I'm excited to move forward and apply everything that I have learned. So thank you so much.